So this video is for adult children of narcissists that are in the role of being a scapegoat. Okay, I want to talk about something that narcissists do to kind of rope you back in and pull you back from the growth that you've been experiencing. Okay, I say that because if you're watching this video, you're learning about narcissistic parents, you're learning about why they do what they do. You're learning, hopefully, that it had nothing to do with you, and you're starting to empower yourself. And they see that, okay? They notice, and they love to suck you back into the drama. So this is what they do, okay? They start to notice that you are now responding instead of reacting, right? They don't seem to have that ability to fling you into fight or flight anymore. You're more grounded. You're more secure in yourself. You are more emotionally regulated. Something else that they notice is that their insults don't hurt you the same way. And they don't like that, right? Narcissistic parents are the only parents that see a child growing emotionally, getting more and more healthy, and have a problem with it. So what they will do is they want to know why. They want to know what you know. They want to know what you're learning, how you're viewing things, but not for the reason that you would think. Okay? And they'll often ask you something like this. So, Michelle, what do I do that causes our relationship to be so challenging? Like, what do I do that's making you pull away from me? I want to have a good relationship with you. Help me to understand what I'm doing wrong. Now, that question is a healthy question when it comes from somebody that, one, is willing to self-reflect, and two, is willing to change and own and take responsibility for how they're making other people feel. Neither of which a malignant narcissist is willing to do. But they will often ask that question to adult scapegoats when they start to notice that their narcissistic supply is not coming the way it used to. When they're not able to inflict the same emotional damage, they notice it and they need to understand it. So they ask, hoping that you will fall back into thinking that maybe, just maybe, your growth is actually inspiring them to grow as well. And sadly, nothing could be further from the truth. I remember when I was speaking to a psychologist about narcissistic abuse, and I said, in your opinion, do you feel like malignant narcissists can get help with therapy? And their response was, well, a malignant narcissist that goes to therapy becomes a better narcissist. Now, at the time, I didn't really understand that, but what I understand now is that narcissists don't really have a good gauge as to what hurts a person until they see it, until they see their ability to provoke you into negative emotions. So when you learn to not allow their words to hurt you, they need to find something else that will hurt you, and they don't really know what to do, and that's why they poke, right? We always talk about how they poke and they hop from topic to topic to topic because they're searching for your weak spot, and they only know it when you react. And so if you're growing and you're not reacting, they don't know what that weak spot is, and so they use a different manipulative tactic, which is to act as if they want to grow and act as if they want to change, but what they're really looking for are two things. They're looking to see if you will over-explain and try to get through to them. Because if you do that, in their head, what they're hearing is, oh, Michelle still doesn't trust herself enough. She still thinks there's hope for me. I can still fool her. Sadly, I know it's sad, but that is what they're thinking, right? She still needs she still needs to get through to me. I'm so powerful that she needs to over-explain to me. The other thing that they hear when you're telling them, this hurts me, and you're telling them with the thought for them to stop, they're hearing, oh, okay, so she's still vulnerable with this, or she's still vulnerable with that. And they will become better narcissists in the sense that they will provoke pain on those sensitive areas that you exposed in more covert ways. Okay? So I know it's tempting, and I know that I have yet to meet a scapegoat that doesn't have a beautiful heart, right? And so their desire really is always to have a good relationship with their family. But there are some things that we have to realize that, this is how they are. And trying to get them to treat your feelings and your emotions like a healthy person would is like trying to refuse to give up in trying to teach color to a blind person. Okay? So it's a baited question. When they're asking you what they need to do to change or to help the relationship, they are really only gathering more information to more covertly keep you sucked into the drama. Trust your gut instinct. Listen to yourself. If there's any piece of you that is saying, you're feeling like a warning or a red flag go off when they ask this question, don't allow that voice to come in that causes you to override your gut instinct, because that's usually the voice, the internalized voice of the narcissist, where anytime you noticed something and you saw a red flag, they minimized your feelings. They made you feel like you were too sensitive, like you were just seeing things or making things up. And they caused you to separate from your gut instinct. So I just wanted to throw this out there because a lot of people are growing, and they're really strengthening themselves, feeling more empowered, and malignant narcissists are always looking for more ways to suck you back in. So I hope this video helps prevent that.